I really can't remember where.
The Napoleon Dynamite documentary being on Tubi is funny.
All the dopest
No,
documentaries.
I know, but I'm just saying that's funny though.
But they shot this shit on a crazy low budget. Nobody wanted to fuck with it. Most of the people in the movie are people from the town in Ohio that they shot it in because they couldn't afford to
Ohio.
pay. Right, they couldn't afford to pay nobody. Niggas was doing their own wardrobe. Like,
wait, were they supposed to be in Ohio in that movie? They don't even say what town they're in, right? They don't say what town they're in. They don't say what year it is.
It was supposed to be somewhere where it was definitely it was supposed to be like the 90s.
It was the 80s. It was the 80s.
But there's been discussion about that.
Yeah, I would believe late 80s.
Only reason why I say the 80s is because of the whole, like, it was so many, they call them Easter eggs. Yeah. It was a lot of Easter eggs in the movie that led back to the 80s with the uncle with the football, the van he drove, when they took the headshots.
But there's a thought that this town was so behind that it wasn't really the 80s. That's just because they didn't know nothing. Which you know what I'm saying?
But I think that's why they wrote it that way so that people could, depict it however they could.
Exactly.
Nah, hell no.
Your own interpretation.
Sure, he was taking glamour shots. That shit had to be late.
No, that's what I was saying. They did the glamour shots. That's when he drew the liger.
But that's
early 90s.
Early 90s.
No, and late 90s.
But she had the 80s.
The magic photo at the fucking
But she had the
Mall.
80s hairstyle and she had on like the 80s.
But that's what he's saying though. See, like, you got to understand parts of Ohio is like
parts of America.
Like Willenboro is like that.
But we talk about the movie Gummo. That's in Southern Ohio. Like
Gummo.
Ohio gets to be
rabbit.
So backcountry. No, I'm not even gonna say all of Ohio. Akron, Cleveland is this is the epitome of what it is. Niggas think they are cutting edge. They really do, but they're behind. They're like a year and a half, 2 years behind
Cleveland?
New York City. Yeah, niggas swear to God they cutting edge. You can go whatever we was doing out here 2 years ago. That's what the niggas on right now, and believing it's the top shit.
Yo, that's funny. Cause I never been to Ohio ever. You have? Have you been to Ohio? You too? You used to get it in Ohio? Huh?
What I was trying to say about Napoleon Dynamite though is the niggas' dance was not choreographed, and they only had enough film to shoot that shit one time.
I think I did read that before. Yeah.
But that's why I like what I like a lot about them dry humor movies is a lot of it is improv. Like it's not. There's not they might have an outline of the script, but a lot of them are doing improv.
What was the boy's name was John Heder, I think, or something like that. Heder, I think is the Napoleon Dynamite nigga. Because like you never really seen him again.
He was in a couple of things, but it's not gonna hit. Like
he was in like some other like I feel like. What was it? The Replacements, the football movie with the everybody was like weird and shit. I think he was in that, and I don't know. And I think he has like a twin brother or some shit.
Well, we know your favorite movie is Take Him to the Greek, so
yo, that's that shit.
Get him to the Greek,
or whatever it's called.
You good to fuck up a name?
I am. And I'm good to telling people that.
What's that story? 8 and 12.
Fuck that,
hey, man.
Scott Starch is never.
Scott Starch.
And we be knowing exactly what you're saying.
That's the good part.
We might have missed out on an ill merch opportunity with Scott Starch. Because that's hilarious. If we get Scott Starch shirts and get Scott Storch to wear this shit, oh, we out of here.
We should.
Yo. Welcome. And what episode are we on, Fleas?
220.
Yeah,
that was a guest too.
It's always a guest.
That's
episode 220 of the podcast. I am Scoop here with the homies, Miguelito, McFly.
Trying to win a couple bucks on FanDuel.
My brother Truth ain't never ever told a lie.
That's cap already.
So the Don Dada.
It's giving Frozen. Can we
You cold?
Yeah, I'm giving Anna.
You're giving Anna. Okay, I will close the window.
Frozen. Hey y'all, glory to God.
It's giving Frozen.
I got you.
You got it. Yeah, thank you.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, I've never seen
I never watched it either, but people, whenever there's a movie that has my name in it, especially when it's Disney, I feel like people always bring it up. Like
her name is
Anna, but and people Anna.
Oh, and I thought her name was
No.
Oh man, have you ever? You've had your name you said on a belt right? You ever had earrings?
All of it.
Yeah.
Ever since I was young, like my mom was like that. So it's like ever since I was young, even when I was a toddler, I had little Stasia earrings.
But your name, just Stasia.
Yeah, because I was Stasia before I was Soul.
Because your name has 17 letters in it.
Yeah, not happening. So it used to be Stasia. All my stuff used to say Stasia on it before I became Soul.
Refer to you as Stasia to me. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, you on the podcast with Stasia?" I'm like,
when I was in middle school, I like the same shit I do now. I did when I was in middle school. Like I had spray painted shirts that says Stasia, spray painted Dickies sets because we used to wear Dickies to school. So I would get my shit spray painted for school because I had a little job, so I had money. I spray painted Timbs, all that. So it's like I'm the same person. I just got a new alias, I guess.
The Don Dada.
Scooby used to have poop on his Timbs.
I mean, if I
Scoop-diddy poop. That's where that came from.
Exactly.
Boop.
That one time Kanye met Scoop.
Boop.
He smelled shit. He's like, you smell that?
Nah, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I was very like offended when that shit dropped. I was listening, like it came on the radio. I don't know how I heard it because I don't listen.
You was offended for Drake?
Nah, see, I didn't know Drake had anything to do with it. It was just when it was like new Kanye record, Lift Yourself, dropping right now, and they played it, and it was Scoopity Poop. I was like, damn, why it's fuck me though? Like, like what I did?
Yo, Kanye ain't shit for that. When you hear the real story behind that, like he's not shit. That nigga. Drake made Drake write a verse for that shit like multiple times, and then when he dropped the shit, he said Drake's rap was so trash that his verse was better saying just Scoopity Poop.
Yeah, so he just put it out. Yeah, so he just put it out with Scoopity Poop. It was supposed to be Drake was supposed to be on the record, and then Drake's like when he heard it, he thought he was going to be on it. Like he heard the song, and it was Scoopity Poop. And it was funny because when it happened, it wasn't publicized. Nobody knew.
Nobody knew what happened. Drake's the one that came out and said it.
Later on, he was in an interview and he was like, yeah, like when because like people was looking at Drake like he was always attacking Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He's like, y'all don't know this shit that Kanye be doing. I did this. You know that Lift Yourself, that Scoopity Poop. You know what I mean? Like he broke it down. I was like, oh shit. But nah, I'm not. I can't defend Drake on no level right now.
Kanye ain't right for that.
Yeah, Drake, man.
Oh, you
out of here.
Lawyer?
That was your favorite rapper? Like
he was never my favorite rapper, but I had a lot more respect for him.
When you know how sticky it gets, you made us listen to that 100 times.
No, the sticky record I like is Tyler shit.
Oh, so now you switch.
It's getting sticky.
You ain't shit.
It's sticky, Scoop.
You so trendy. You so trendy.
I'm not at all, yo. I still think that Drake's verse on Big Amount with 2 Chainz is probably like the perfect rap verse, but that, you know, another story for another day.
He gonna get Drake portrait on his chest.
What's your favorite Drake album?
When he doing the kissy lips. Kissy lips.
Nothing was the same as my favorite Drake.
You got to get your beard braided and put beads at the end.
Nah. Yo,
Dub C did that first though.
I ain't gonna front, like when I saw that Drake, because you know Drake was taking all them weird pictures with the ballies in his hair and weird shit and all that, and then he cut his hair, right? And I was like, I'm like, oh word, Drake cut his hair. He probably about to like, you know, become the nigga that we thought he was before. And
then he had braids again?
No. Then the nigga files a lawsuit. Like he cut his hair.
He like, I gotta go to court, so I'm trying to look
the part.
Presentable as possible.
He cut his hair. I thought we about to get a crazy
He had to go back to being white real quick.
Oh man, yeah, you're right.
I'm surprised he have a buzz cut.
I'm about to come through with the
man bun.
No, with the
you definitely giving sumo wrestler today. It's cute.
I tried to sumo wrestle him when he walked in here. He knocked me down.
And now you got
what position were you in?
Pause, nigga. It's only what?
I used to sumo wrestle. I just wanted to know what attack he used.
Bellies.
What attack he used against you?
That's crazy.
No, the fuck we didn't.
No, nigga.
So then y'all bumped titties too.
No.
I mean,
we didn't do none of that.
I fell down though.
That nigga tried to bump my elbow, and I elbowed him in the sternum. It was yeah, all right.
Oh, we gave like bounce back.
Yeah.
When I bounced, shorty bounced back.
I mean, it wasn't a shorty, but
y'all niggas gay.
Hey, you gay, granddad.
I miss the Boondocks so bad.
Yeah, I still watch it. Yo,
no, I do, but I wish they were still making episodes. Cause think about like the Sexy Red episodes.
He couldn't.
They would get canceled. They would get canceled.
If it wasn't just John Witherspoon, the climate of where we're at right now. The shit would get canceled. Somebody would be offended.
But you know what's crazy? That South Park is still doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you know why?
That's white.
Exactly.
We know why.
Right.
Ain't no black here Tolkien.
That's crazy. And it's not even Tolkien.
No,
it's Tolkien.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why though. Because of what kind of people they are. Not just white people.
Oh, don't do it because then we're gonna get canceled.
I'm not. That's how I'm.
The ones they found in the tunnel.
Right.
Them.
Oh yeah, I know.
But that's why. Yeah. And then they're very specific on who they target.
Yeah, for sure.
About niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, not necessarily
not all niggas.
Look at what they did. Look at what they're doing to Kanye and Diddy.
I mean,
yeah, but there was a bunch of white people they made fun of too. I watch South Park.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not talking about that.
I mean, that's South Park is the epitome of low hanging fruit. Like they're not reaching for any of their
all the stuff they use is stuff that's already plastered all over the internet type shit. Like you already know about.
Like, that's why it's successful.
I mean, they are pretty fucking smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in the things that they the way that their
demographic.
Bro, something happened today and it's a South Park episode about it today.
But it's their demographic though. Their demographic is like 15 to 25. You know,
there's me.
Exactly,
40.
me too.
Yeah, but we're excluded 41. From a lot of shit because we grew up on a lot of shit. So we get excluded from trends because like we set the shit.
It's nostalgia too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
because I watch some shit.
But like there's a new generation of people that are watching this
viewers
that don't have any clue where the original shit came from.
Yeah. The original shit, the fucking cardboard cutouts and shit.
She washed that straw from last week. That's the same fucking straw.
I have a pack of them, 100.
Yo, she's a school of piranha straws.
They're boba straws.
PS. Yo, did y'all seen the other shit, Solar Opposites? Solar Opposites?
Nope.
Never heard of it? Never heard of it? Nope. Yo, it's a cartoon. It's on Hulu.
I don't have that.
I have.
We don't have that.
Oh yeah, it's from the makers of Rick and Morty.
Did y'all watch the Shine documentary on Hulu?
I didn't finish it.
Watch that shit. Yeah. That documentary is the definition of let go and let God, and I'm happy that he could finally tell his story because Diddy in jail.
You gonna tell your truth today?
Yeah, I gotta definitely watch that documentary though.
You gonna speak your truth today? No pun intended.
Truth?
Who, me?
No, you.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Did you watch the truth?
No, but I don't know. I caught the tail end.
Hey yo, why you pointing at me?
I like that. I like that. That's the opposite of a pause. Right. It's like
I know you pause me for some shit I'm about to say.
Like
and I never knew he was I never knew he was a nepo baby either.
But
what?
Yeah.
His dad was prime. That's how
he got an apology.
Yeah, I didn't know. You get what I'm saying? It's one of them things where we're ignorant to shit.
Nepotism?
Yeah,
what's that?
He didn't. He was off the porch.
Yeah,
7th grade.
Yeah, that's like that.
His dad was the prime minister before he was.
What's that shit they be calling us? Narcissists?
What? Those are two totally different things.
Y'all just women started using them words all crazy in the last 3 years.
Nepotism is not a.
Yeah, what is
it's
that?
It's not the same.
Nepotism is
it's
like.
What? Not the same?
Nepotism is like when you only got something because of a relative.
Bronny James.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the most common or recent example where that word.
Or you were built for success because you come from it.
But this, I'm gonna keep it real though. Don't be mad because motherfuckers have something that they can affordably.
Yeah, because the argument is always if it was you and you're the parent, you're gonna want to do that for your kid.
No,
it's people that's on the same playing field as the kid that's mad. You know what I'm saying? They look at the kid like, man, you only got this, but it's like, look at the dad.
Don't be mad at me because my dad popping.
Yeah,
hey,
don't
listen.
But the crazy thing is he told his story. The thing is he's a nepo baby, but the thing was his mom was like a mistress, so it's like he didn't have a direct relationship with his father growing up. Yeah, so it was like he was a nepo baby. So when he got his position, when he started running for his position, he felt like people were saying that like, oh, he's only getting it because it's his dad. And he was like, nah, like I didn't even really have the greatest relationship with my dad, like type shit. Yeah, like, but of course my name ring bells because I'm his son, but I still had to work for it because I wasn't that close to him. And I thought that was like, dope for him to be able just to find out all that about him. I didn't know it was that deep, Yeah.
Yo, red rose, white ceiling. You feel me?
Yo, that's wild.
What? I'm just gonna say that at least 4 times.
That's what you just bought?
Yeah, red rose.
You just bought that? Okay.
Yo, how many different times?
I
sent that in the chat.
Nah, well, I mean,
you got a picture in it like this, don't you? Because you got all red today, using it like.
But listen, I feel
and he got the Pyru hat on. That's
what you yelling.
You wilding, yo.
All right, look. So y'all seen what Manny Fresh said in the interview? Manny Fresh, shout out to Cash
He's
Money.
really
no.
That his gator boots wasn't real in that first video. He did say that.
Nah.
And they was just regular Gucci suits. They wasn't pimped out.
Yo. So Manny Fresh, he mentioned that he doesn't like working with newer artists because they don't take direction well. Like in this whole era, I know you can relate to this, Fleas, in a way. The reason I say that is because we're in this era of sending beats out. You feel me? Like motherfuckers send out beats and then they just, if you use it, you do whatever you do. Where Manny Fresh is like, nah, let's get together in the studio, let's make records, the way that he is accustomed to doing it. And I don't know. I just figured I thought it would be a interesting topic to get y'all take on it. Like, I thought there's pros and cons to both. You know what I'm saying? Like to sending out records or to waiting to be able to meet up and
create a record. Yeah,
and create a record together, or to fully produce a record. Because you've gone on the record and said that you're a beat maker.
I ain't been on no record.
You have said on this platform that you are a beat maker and you don't really consider yourself a producer in that way.
Nah, but I'm saying I've been in situations where people was like, yo, come to the studio, let's cook. Mm-hmm. It'd be me and another producer and like me and Basic, a few times we would cook up in the studio, and then whoever was in the studio would be sitting there writing to this shit while we cooking up, and then turn into a song. But bless you. Thank you. But
bless you.
As much as that's cool, like I don't enjoy that as much as just making beats myself and then letting somebody hear them. Like y'all know the type shit I'm like, yo, just come through. I'll play beats for you.
So you prefer to not make a beat in front of somebody? You rather make the beat dolo?
No. I don't mind making beats in front of people, but not to do a song.
Like in the studio, make a beat right now. This is the song we doing right now.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of times somebody might be like, yo, change this, do this, do that. And I don't like people telling me, yo, do this. My nigga, I'm making the beat. Or if I'm collabing with somebody, then cool. But it'd be usually the artist like, yo, can you change this part, blah, blah, blah. Right. Just like if you get a haircut, you like, yo, I just started on the fade. You like, yo, can you line this up? Like, bro, let me get to that part. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't want an artist to interfere with the making of the beat unless they're a producer.
I remember being at your crib when you stayed in Riverside. Right?
I never lived in Riverside.
I can't say that?
Yeah, you can. Statute limitations.
Yeah. When you stayed out Riverside and you was making a beat, and I remember I was doing push-ups. we was just,
the beat had you wanting to work out.
We was vibing. I mean, well, it wasn't really.
I was vibing. You was on.
It wasn't really that kind of.
So
beat.
That's what y'all do?
Nah. That nigga be trying to work out.
Can I add? I have one question real quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What type of beat was it? Like, were you doing push-ups to trap soul? Were you doing push-ups to like boom bap? Like, what was it?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was.
You remember?
Because I know what song it was and everything.
Let's go.
Because it ended up being one of our, for a few years, it probably was our biggest song.
Standard.
Yeah, he took a sample and he like reversed it and he looped it, right? It was a sample. He reversed it and looped it. He was looking for drums. He was trying to, figure out what drums he was going to put on the beat. And I was doing push-ups. Reason I say that is because in the record, in my verse, I mentioned push-ups. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where I was when it was being created. And I was like, whoa. Because I was working out and shit. And in my head, I was like coming up with like a couple bars. And I was like, yo, this shit don't need no drums. See, we did that shit way before that shit was
2011.
Was sexy and cool. You feel me? Was that 20? Yeah.
Wait, that's what it's called?
The song's called Standard.
Oh.
Yeah. But way before this shit was like more, you know what I'm saying? Because, now I listen to a lot of that shit. When I did 40, I preferred to do it without no, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like, it wasn't like I did that because.
That wasn't the wave then.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I did it on 40, it was like, I've done this before. But now I realize how different it is from the norm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Back then it was just
But that's why I think it's all just preference, but that's why I feel like it's better to make music that way. Because look at what you just said. Yeah. Like, the fact that you're in the room, you're doing push-ups with him, so it make you think, I can spit. I'm going to spit push-up bars. We're not going to put no drums on this. That's why it's good to be a think tank creator, like where you sit and collaborate together and create the art. That's what I was about to say. It just depends on.
Because, like, I feel like, say for instance, I'm working on a project with Mikey right now. He sent me a lot of music, and I was inspired by the music. But I think the type of project you're trying to work on and the artist matters. When Jay got in the lab with Timberland, Pharrell, what the fuck is the white dude name?
Oh, Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, like they
Black Album. You talking about?
No, I'm talking about Holy Grail.
Got you.
Magna Carta, yeah. So it's like,
and it was all there together,
right?
Yeah.
So it the Dungeon family to where like a lot of their shit, a lot of projects stem out of being all together, Cash Money. Like, so you can really create really quality stuff, or we can look at The Alchemist to where we know he is making a bunch of beats, but he's just sending them out to cats. You know what I'm saying? So it I can see both sides. If I can see why you would say, because I make beats, so I can understand why you would say, like, I want to just enjoy making the beat and I'm gonna send it out to people. But you have to make an album with somebody. I really have to vibe off your energy as a person.
Yo, and
that's what I'm saying.
And the R word, respect.
Yeah,
you feel me? I feel like when there's a mutual respect between the artist and the producer, because if I show up at a session and it's so and so studio who I know, but they got Mike in there who I don't know, but Mike's a producer and they start making beats, and then so I'm the rapper. I feel like I'm a star or whatever. Hey yo, homie, take this. You know what I mean? Switch that up. Do this.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like when you already have a connection, and I'm in his house. You feel me? And he's making a beat, and I'm like, yo, I make a suggestion, but he's like, he respects me so much because he knows what kind of rapper I am. I know what kind of producer he is. So it's different. That's why certain, rapper producer tandems are able to like make so much dope music together because they have that connection.
That was one of the main things that made Ice Spice get where she got. I feel like her and Riot building a chemistry with each other. It wasn't, you get what I'm saying? It's not like she had no crazy ass bars. She didn't have nothing that was like super spectacular, but she had a nigga that she sat with every day and they created music together. They created a sound. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's more beneficial when you're art. There's just two lanes and it's generational, honestly. Because if you think about when everybody was coming up, in order for us to really get a beat from somebody, like, number one, it took mad long to get the beat if you sent it through email. Like, I used to have to link niggas and get burnt CDs and all types of stuff to get beats. Like, we had to go out and really interact with each other and do shit. Now it's like the new
had beats on DATs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Even when you watch when you look at Wu-Tang, they talk about the floppy disk. Like when they used to give nigga floppy disks with beats on it. I just feel like because we're all older, we're like like he said, we're like stuck in the middle of two matrix. It's like we know what it is to really watch niggas like No Limit, Cash Money, all of them think, tank, create together. And now it's a new generation where you can literally, like you said, now you can just sing your beats to a bunch of niggas. You don't even got to meet them. You don't never even have to see the niggas.
Yeah,
you just send it out and nobody's creating together.
He brought up The Alchemist. Yo, I know everybody at this table has seen Hold You Down when he was making that shit. Prodigy was in the studio with him. He was like, nah, hold up, listen. Brought the pad up there. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was so
and that
crazy.
shit is a classic.
But they had that respect. They had that chemistry.
But he's a producer like that. Like, and I know Illmind, another
he's
great producer. Well, he said the same thing. He said early in his career, he was sending out a lot of beats and people were making music on his beats that he didn't really enjoy. So now, regardless if it goes crazy or not, Cooking Soul is another producer like that. I don't really care if it go crazy. It's more about the art and the craft of it then. But I think you can to me the best version of hip hop is when you cross that line to where it's like we enjoy making this music and we made it just because we enjoyed making it, and then it crossed over and it became.
That's what it's supposed to be.
I'm not trying to make a hit. I'm doing shit that
when it's
we're just having fun and enjoying.
I'm not getting all of these elements together that create a hit and forcing a hit.
Right.
Because that can work. It sometimes it does work, but it's not as good as when it's organic.
And it happens by accident. That's what I'm saying. Like, you literally saying, like, I realized that I like rapping on beats that don't have drums because I just randomly happened to be with Mikey while he was trying to put drums on something. You know what I'm saying? That paved the way for your taste for an album you just dropped. And I don't know when y'all did this song, but I'm sure it was like a decade ago, right?
Yeah, 2011.
You get what I mean? Yeah. So it's like shit like that is pivotal when it comes to art.
But
there's a different lane of artists out now. They're just trying to make money. That's why Manny Fresh don't want to work with them, because it's like they just want to make money. They just want a hot beat and they just want to make money off the shit. They don't care about the art.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now a Manny Fresh beat is retro, especially now that Kendrick did what he did. Now this early or late 90s, early 2000s is about to be retro. So niggas about to try to ride that wave and go get these.
And he like, you not about to just get them. Yeah. You feel me? Like we got to link. We got to figure this out. Like
you have to actually identify with that part of hip hop culture in order to be involved in it. But I mean,
and you got to understand who the fuck Manny Fresh is, and that's another thing. Yeah. Them young kids probably don't understand the type, the stain that Manny Fresh has. Like it's Manny Fresh. If I got a Manny Fresh beat, I go crazy.
Let's stay there though. The stain that Manny Fresh has. So Manny Fresh in the same interview said that he wrote the hook to "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Okay.
And what he said,
I feel like he said that before.
He said he was in the studio. They were in the same studio. Him and the Baja Men. That's the name of the group.
That's cat. Go ahead, set it up.
Yeah,
as soon as you set it up, I got tight about this shit.
Please, that's all I'm doing.
He said, "Don't play with the Baja Men."
I already know this whole story about this song.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it to you.
All right.
But let me set it up. So he said that basically they was like listening to the beat or whatever, and they was trying to come up with a hook or something. And he said he was in the room and he said, just say, "Who let the dogs out? Who?" And looked at him and walked out the room. And he said he never knew they was going to use it. They used it. It became a big hit record. He didn't get no credit. He didn't get nothing from it. And that was his story. But Truth, what do you know about the situation?
So, just so I have all my facts straight.
All your ducks in a row?
Right. I just want to see when the Baja Men who let.
He was glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
Yo, he don't like me.
He said,
no. Actually, I love Figgy Fresh. I love Manny Fresh.
You like Jazzy Faye more than you like Manny Fresh.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yo.
I fuck with Jazzy Faye.
That shit. He was like, oh no.
I fuck with Jazzy Faye. Jazzy Fizzle.
Production. Don't play with him. That's my nigga. I fuck with Jazzy Faye too.
Manny Fresh. Because listen, and you understand this. What was that shit called? Rotorious Records. I've been the main producer for a record label before. It's very difficult to keep a whole bunch of artists happy and making beats. You literally have to be constantly making beats when you have like 5 or 6 niggas that like your beats and they all want the newest, hottest.
And he was making hits.
And Manny was making hits. But
yo, they said white people snap when the nigga said, "You're on thin ice, pal." They said he snapped.
Or newsflash, buddy. That's my shit.
Newsflash, pal.
I just want to see when it just to get the year that it came out.
You got an Android?
2000. All right. So Baja Men.
Slow?
I'm a little bit.
No, I'm talking about the phone. I thought you had an Android.
No,
said it was slow.
No.
Baja Men released that song in 2000. That song is a cover of a song that came out in 96. The 96 song is a ripoff from a radio jingle that came out in 94. The 94 radio single was based off of a local high school basketball team's or football team's chant. So nobody actually knows who really, and I can almost guarantee
nobody knows who really let the dogs out.
Really,
they don't know who really let the dogs out.
Right. Yo, he's a podcaster.
And a lot of niggas like when
it wasn't Manny Fresh.
It definitely was not Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh just.
I knew this before. So as soon as you dropped it, I'm like, hold up. Let me.
I read some of that, but I didn't read those details though.
He's like, I'm about to kill.
Manny Fresh did the research you just did and was like, I'm gonna tell niggas I wrote that shit.
Yeah, these niggas ain't gonna know this.
Yeah, a basketball team's chant. Fuck out of here. I wrote that shit.
Ain't nobody worried about them little motherfuckers.
But the because how the whole shit is like.
Yo, you about to get
the person
email from Manny Fresh.
Hey, listen.
What a selfie.
All right, we'll record it and put it on the podcast.
You and Sis about to go start beefing.
Sis is crazy.
He do look like a butch though.
He do a little bit.
He look like a
but the
he look like my aunt.
The record station that the original jingle aired on, one of the brothers of the Baja Men worked at the radio station.
So he stole it.
So it's like hella connections.
Not stole it, but it inspired it.
And none of it has to do with Manny Fresh.
And all these niggas from Cleveland.
I don't think none of them niggas.
Oh. Now that would have been the part. I thought the basketball team was in
East
Cleveland.
99 is St. Clair.
They from Akron.
Yo, it's a Bellevue in Ohio.
They from the Natty.
I can almost guarantee.
I wonder how many times that song went platinum. Do you know?
I think DJ Hot
No, it's
Tech from the
crazy.
Natty.
It's
No, I know
crazy.
that song is one of the most influential songs of like.
That should still be on commercials.
It do. That's what I'm saying. The most sample.
Any more influential than
You know where
Red Rose White Ceiling.
that's hella.
Yo, you
influential.
want this nigga to really pull up on you, don't you?
Who is that?
The Game.
the game.
His
Oh
friend.
my God. And you had me throwing up bees. See, y'all really
See,
want me
yo,
beefing with
stop
him.
doing
That's
that.
bad. No. See, y'all
Red Rose White Ceiling.
I wasn't aware. Y'all always coming at
But when
him.
a nigga tell you to
Oh,
freestyle,
I don't.
There's a whole reel. Mikey sent it, but someone else said it. I've seen it. You feel me?
right?
He gonna make a video in that
You
shit
probably made it.
coming at us.
Because the nigga, he was on stage somewhere and acapella Red Rose White Ceiling, and then he was on Power 99 doing a freestyle, and then he was in a parking lot and some nigga was freestyling and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't freestyling game. I ain't freestyling a minute. Hold on."
So he wrote a
Red Rose White Ceiling.
So he wrote a written and went on tour with it.
No, but the most egregious one is when the nigga was on a radio station and they was like, "All right, we're gonna give you a topic." And you freestyle, you know what I'm saying? And it was like Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. He was like, "Yeah, I be having my Kobe's on when I'm in the Red Rose White Ceiling."
He was like, "I'm gonna get this written off." He was not playing.
When the beat came on, he knew he was gonna say that.
He just had to fight.
Yeah, and they told, but he didn't realize they was gonna give him a topic.
Yeah.
They didn't realize.
No,
like,
what the nigga doesn't realize is that he's just on the wrong side of history. Like,
Oh, that nigga Unk.
no, because now, like, you was at the early stages of the internet. You didn't understand the impact of some of the shit you was doing. You don't understand that now, 20 years later, we can just compile all of these shits of you doing that. You was just doing it in an era that didn't have that.
Yeah.
So niggas might have
didn't
only
age well.
seen one of the times you did it and being like, yo, that's
When niggas
That's
when
what I'm
niggas was doing
saying.
radio station freestyles, you did the same one in Philly and then in Detroit and then in LA because you wasn't being heard. You feel me?
Not PD Crack.
Why not?
Just cause.
Oh, because
Did he crack cocaine?
because Clue would pick up the freestyle from the New York radio stations and put it on a mixtape, but it was only the New York ones. You feel me? So if they went somewhere else, we ain't know. You know, it wasn't no internet. Nah, it's a good point though. It's a good point.
But I've seen Dave Chappelle do that before though.
But nah, keep real though.
Comedians do that with jokes.
Oh hell
No,
yeah.
when they
nah,
go on
when they
tour,
go on
but
tour,
that's why they don't want you to tape at the comedy show because they don't want people to see the next city to see what they talking about. Now that there's the internet, Cat did that to us. He was like, "Y'all can't. We weren't allowed to record and post videos."
I think at Chappelle shit. I think you gotta put your phone in a locker or some shit.
Nah, well, they
They give you something.
I was at the show.
They give
Remember
you
when he
something
walked
to
off
lock your
stage?
phone up.
Remember when he
Oh yeah.
So I was at the very next show in Camden. His very next show was in Camden.
You getting money?
Nah. It was a birthday.
You was on the
gift from
waterfront.
Casey.
You was on the waterfront.
Oh, shout out to Casey.
So we went
And he got money.
to go see
Casey got money.
we went to go see Dave Chappelle, and everybody was worried, and they even said it on World Star. It was like, is he gonna walk off in this next at his next show and blah blah blah. But the nigga was getting heckled, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, bro, I done these shows for so many years and blah blah blah, and it never bothered me. But this time, for some reason, it just bothered me. You know what I'm saying? So. But then he told it was not an ill joke, but when he came on stage, when he arrived on stage.
Arrived?
When he got to the stage. This nigga
Which stage was this?
The waterfront in Camden.
Got to the stage.
So this nigga, he was like, yo, ain't got to worry about me walking off over here. I ain't fucking with no city that got a battleship parked outside. I was like, oh shit, that was ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he didn't write that. You know what I'm saying? That was he ad-libbed that.
Who this?
Chappelle.
Oh, Chappelle.
Yeah.
But look though, in that same conversation, one of my favorite artists, 38 Special.
I was gonna say Payroll Giovanni.
I mean,
he forgot his name.
But no,
LL Cool J is crazy.
Yeah, I really did that.
He was like, he said that shit before he even set it up. He was like, funny. You know what I'm about to say, and then nigga did some shit like that, and nigga was like, "Screw like who?" He's like, I can't remember this nigga name.
That'd be the worst.
I be listening to.
He was shaking dice from me. He's like, "What's this nigga? Pause. What's this nigga name?"
What was he doing?
Oh,
Shaking
man,
dice.
Do
it again.
I was off camera with it. Man.
Oh, see, you was doing it off camera.
Nah, I do it on camera sometimes.
Okay.
It depends by myself. Selfie.
Having a
double selfie square.
You're having a one some.
Double homicide.
Having a one some on camera is crazy.
Double homicide. You are killing yourself right now.
Taking a selfie and giving yourself.
Yeah, having a one some.
Getting money from the selfie angle is crazy.
What I was gonna say is 38 Special. Like he'll drop a project, but he knows he's gonna go. Griselda, perfect example. They rappers. I'm gonna drop a project, but I know I'm gonna go on these 5 platforms, so I'm gonna have a new freestyle
versus set up.
Yeah, nah, that's what I was mad about Conway a couple times. That you seen him do freestyles and then you hear him on. Yeah,
which was more commonplace in the early 2000s, and eventually rappers was doing what you saying, like the real rappers. Right. They're like, look, this is my promo work. These verses are promo bars, so when I go on the radio, but some niggas, man, look.
I used to hate. I hated when
bars. You be like, what the fuck?
I hated when Meek flipped the switch with that too. Like when Meek had a period when he went on the radio where he did.
My bad. My bad.
What is it? Red Rose.
You gonna point to my shirt?
No, you were supposed to say Red Rose. Whatever you were saying, you were supposed to say
Red Rose White Ceiling.
Like a period. You feel me?
Hey yo,
what happened with Meek? My bad.
My bad, Meek.
My bad.
You get it, the white and the red period. I mean,
no,
whatever. But yeah, Meek started getting on the radio and spitting all his bars from the project that was coming out, and we would hear the album afterwards and be like, "Nigga, we heard 5 of these verses on the radio before you even dropped the shit." Yeah. Like you couldn't write
doing that shit before it drops too.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It was like that's when you see the switch from a rapper going from being proactive to reactive. It's like you didn't think about the fact that you was going to have to go on a promo tour, so now you spitting us all the shit you just recorded. Like
happy birthday to Hove, right? Because today's his birthday.
Is it that or like you just don't have like you
got the raps?
Maybe he don't have the time.
Or no, you just have to really have the business sense to be like, this is what I've set up. I don't care how much the DJ hypes me up. I'm not going to go outside of what I know. So now...
Yeah, niggas be like, give me more. You got some more?
Right, and then you start... The shit that you know the most is the shit that you just said a million times.
Well, the reason why I said happy birthday Hove, though, is because he went on The Basement and did Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. You know what I'm saying? He did it on The Basement before that record came out. Fortunately for me as a fan, I didn't see that before I heard the record. But with the internet and everything, I must have just missed that episode of Rap City, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But like now I've seen it. I was like, oh shit.
You was outside?
I mean, probably playing basketball or something.
I mean, a one-off, okay, but it like with Meek, it was just like, bruh, like everything you spit was from. It was I forgot what period of his life that was because he got a lot of phases, but it was a little disappointing. It was just like you supposed to be proactive.
They shooting, nobody dying, somebody better put somebody body on somebody iron sometime soon or somebody lying.
Especially not the freestyle king. Like Meek was that nigga. Like when it came to freestyling.
Time out.
That was a Nas. That was a shot at Nas.
Did I send y'all this shit with Cam when he was talking about he woke up in the shorty bed?
He peed on himself.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
why did he pee on himself?
It was just a story.
How's that relevant to our conversation?
But why did he pee on himself?
Jay-Z, and I was thinking about who really ran the rock. I see you through them diamonds.
Oh.
But why did he? It was
a skit.
So speaking of Jay-Z, so Jay-Z has a luxury weed brand called Monogram.
Never heard of it.
He still has the brand.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're Monogram. It was what he mentioned it. Oh, he mentioned it on God Did. On that God Did verse, he mentioned I forget the verse, but, I mean the bar, but he said something about the weed and the monogram in your pocket or some shit he said. And I mean I don't smoke weed, you feel me? But apparently this
that was his marketing,
I guess.
And that is him.
Yeah, so this luxury weed brand was selling $50 joints, pre-rolls, $50.
That shit was book.
It probably wasn't though.
No, it probably was. One
joint.
A joint.
Yeah.
One joint.
I just said this the other day.
$50 gram.
And who say it was a whole gram?
It might not have been.
But I'm just saying, theoretically, if it was a gram, like I could see if like you putting wax and shatter and just like
cocaine.
I mean, not all that.
Molly.
Keef around the edge, something.
Right. If you doing
did it have Keef on it?
Pause. I don't know.
But around the edge.
I would. Yo. The cocaine rim job is crazy.
A cocaine rim job is wild because I never said that ever.
Keith on the edge.
Don't push me.
But I'm saying like it was like a parent company. It was gold something. I can't remember what it was. But like that's my question. It wasn't really Jay-Z's brand. Like how
just like Ciroc and Diddy and
right, you know
him and Duce.
So like how much money did he actually lose? He
they're saying that
like he don't own Ace of Spades.
The company is wait, he doesn't?
You know, he's the face of it. It's owned by
what did he say? He mentioned it. Oh man, he said percentages or some shit in a record. I don't know, maybe not 100%. He say damn.
It's like a partnership. It's not.
But
it's not like it was already a thing, and then he jumped.
Ace of Spades worth half a B. Something. It was. I think it was on.
The thing is, I feel like it with stuff like that. Like he said, it goes from being a partnership to him buying in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he do partnerships probably with Ace of Spades.
Yeah, but see, motherfucker might sell him.
He bought in.
They portion.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He bought in. He's smart. He's a smart nigga.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
Oh, for Ace of Spades?
Right. LVMH. Sean Carter is the business ambassador.
He's the face.
Yeah. But the conglomerate LVMH owns Ace of Spades.
Just like Duce is owned by somebody.
But a lot of these companies are. But a lot of these companies. A lot of these companies are open. They're public though, so people can buy into them. So my thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if he bought in.
Like I said, in the land of the free where the blacks enslaved, 3/5 of a man, I believe's the phrase. I'm 50% of Duce and is debt free. 100% of Ace of Spades worth half a B. Rock Nation, half of that's my piece. 100% of Title to boss it up with my Jesus before he sold Title, but maybe he changed. I don't know. He said 100%.
I think
you believe everything he said.
I think
no, but why would he say that?
Because it sounds
because he knows that.
Well, I think what he
my nigga, you just read who owns it.
But what
no doubt. But this
unless they bought,
it's dated. This is dated. That was like 2018. You feel me? So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That they might have bought into him. You know what I'm saying? Like it might have been owned by another company and they bought it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like to give Jay-Z enough credit to believe that he's smart enough to know that we have the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he would say percentages and shit.
I don't know, because it's Armin Day, which that's considering
Jay-Z shit.
If he's
like Armadale. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be his. It might not be his name. It could be his company. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He buying into shit. But what I was about to say is I had a conversation recently with somebody regarding business, and I feel like this is one of those things where it's like people have to realize that they shouldn't buy into businesses that they're not going to be able to market. So my thing is Jay-Z, we don't know him to be no smoking ass nigga or nothing like that. And it don't matter who you are like that. And I be telling people, and when you sell a product too, it's like
it's 50-50.
Don't give your
him in LVMH.
Okay. See, don't give your product to somebody who people don't look at in that lane. So it's like I'm not giving my product to somebody that doesn't dress well. Or people don't look up to them for dressing. It's like niggas don't look at Jay-Z and be like, I want to smoke what Jay-Z smokes. Like that's just not, to me. That just wasn't.
But they took a chance because who's gonna say I want to drink
not?
what
He's
Jay-Z drinks?
But he drinks though. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I would think drinking he'd have a better shot than smoking. I'm with you.
You get what I'm saying?
Real, he don't even be in the public eye like that to really know what he be doing. Like,
but what I'm saying is he markets drinking more than he markets. Yeah.
You'll see him at the Rock Nation brunch
with the Duce, and you get what I'm saying? Like he markets that shit. I didn't even know the nigga sold joints. You get what I'm saying? Like
because it's not for us.
And for Hov,
and it clearly it's not for anybody because it wasn't successful.
But
and I'm not saying that he's not a successful nigga.
One of them people though, but you know what? I mean, look, times change, right? He was one of them people who can say something one time and it changed
crazy.
The landscape.
Well, that's what it was saying about Ace of Spades. This shit has been around since the 40s. Bought the company and then used his celebrity to.
We gotta get some.
But that's what I'm saying. Certain things are.
You had it.
It's with anything you do with business. Some things are going to flop and some things are not. And I just feel like that just wasn't. It just wasn't his lane.
I was mad when I tell you. I'm like, damn.
It's like, well, no, a bottle of Ace is like what, 2 something, right? It's not like crazy.
Almost 300.
300. Yeah,
depending where you at.
Yeah, y'all can get it.
Yeah, if you're in the club, it's like
nigga, I'm talking about at the store.
Nah, you can go get it.
You go get it right now.
You got Klarna on your phone, you good,
bro. This
Klarna on Ace of Spades is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta get it how you live.
Yeah, don't be mad.
Get it how you live, yo.
Shit, Klarna's just a credit card.
Hold on, because I don't have this on the topic list, but I want to make sure that I speak about it while it's on my mind. What we looking like on time? We good? All right. So on December 12th, we got an event coming up. Man, I can't even really speak about how this shit came about, but
how come I found out about it on the internet?
Right?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'll talk to y'all off camera.
It didn't even say the podcast.
Bullshit.
It was just you. I was like, oh, this nigga went
solo
on us.
Fact, so look,
this nigga went solo on us.
Host
this nigga really went solo. I felt like he was Eddie Kaneing us. Like, I woke up and seen that.
Oh, you was about to make us pull up.
I love y'all, yeah.
So we can host too.
It ain't say.
But then you was gonna be the only one collecting the check. Got you.
I mean, look,
shot him.
It was gonna be pull up.
Look, we can work something out. We can work something out, but Dre artist, Cell Block, man, they gonna do a artist versus artist, like a versus battle in Philly. I don't know the address off top, but it's somewhere.
Oh,
near
niggas gonna be in the Biddy.
Yeah, it's near the old Sugar House. What they call the Sugar House now?
Rivers
Casino. It's near there. At the venue, I'm going tomorrow.
I think I've been there.
Oh, where?
I feel like if you're saying it's by Rivers, I definitely been to a spot.
That's where the founder is.
Oh yeah,
it's all over there. Mama Joanna,
Fillmore, Brooklyn Bowl, all that. But yeah, so they doing the dope ass versus battle. A lot of other activities are going on in this event that I really not going to talk about. But pull up, have a good time. Everybody in free before 9:00. After 9:00, it's a dub. Holla at me. I got specials to get you in for the low and all that.
You got wristbands.
What? How you bootlegging your own event?
You know, it's not my event. That's right. That's the funny part. It's not my event. You know,
if it was this event, we'd be.
So you cut us out, and then
no, I didn't cut
and now you
out.
And now you bootlegging, and then now you bootlegging them.
Yo,
they only approached him. That's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened off the camera. All right, but on camera, I'm gonna say, yo, this is gonna be amazing because these are two incredible artists. I think the energy is gonna be through the roof. Everybody should be in the building. December 12th, man. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, just Scoop gonna be in the building.
I'm gonna put the flyer up on the screen, and we're gonna see what the fuck go on, man. Because they both friends of the show. I mean, Dre was on the show. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, y'all two want to go to Mama Juana while they doing that?
Yes. Right, you treating?
Nah, you treating.
Fuck no.
I asked if we could go.
All right, but yeah,
what?
I just want to make sure that I shout it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Artist versus artist battle, Cell Block, Dre artist, December 12th in Philly. Pull up, hosted by Scoop.
Oh, excuse me.
And
bless you.
Thank you. Bless you. And yeah,
he gonna need security, Mikey. So you gotta go.
Yeah,
you what?
He gonna need security.
I was hoping that Oil would be in the building. But all right, moving on.
All right, you was hoping.
Moving on. So Jid, we haven't talked about him in a little.
I don't even like.
I love Jid.
Reason
that
being
name sound crazy.
Well, it's JID.
I know, but still sounds.
Jid. He say Jid, JID, whatever.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's his name. So he's been criticized by some of his fans because he tweeted. Let me see. I got it.
3 of them niggas was wilding, huh?
3 of them niggas. No, he got fans.
Oh, 7.
Young niggas. He tweeted
no,
at the beginning of the year he was going to drop. He said, I'm going to drop music all year and see what happens. So he tweeted that, and so his core fans were like, you know, expecting music, and apparently he dropped like he dropped like 3 freestyles throughout the course of the year. Did a couple features, but he didn't put no album out. He didn't put no EP out.
So his album came out last year.
Mm-hmm. So people have been criticizing him, saying like, "What the fuck? Why would you?" You know, and I, you know, again, not to pick on him or nothing like that. I just feel like shout out to T-Dot. Shout out to T-Dot. He's someone we all. I mean, I know we know him personally. Well, you know him personally as well. He told me something years ago.
You don't know him, Truth.
Yeah, I know, right? I like excluded Truth.
Piece of
shit.
I
didn't mean to. But years ago, he mentioned something to me. He was like, yo, I never want to be one of them like coming soon ass niggas. Like, niggas be like, yo, my album coming soon, like tweeting it, posting it. Like, yo, watch out what I'm about to drop. It's like, if I say some shit's coming soon, it's done.
No, yeah, and that's
like,
how
it's already
supposed to be.
done, and I'm hyping it up because I know I already have a plan in my mind. It's dropping on X date on this, you know what I mean? Yeah, look, but T-Dot said that to me. He was like, look, man, all that coming soon shit. I don't even know why we had a conversation. Cause
yo, that's just like niggas be doing the buy my album pre-sale, like, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with all that.
I mean, pre-sale
is done.
Yeah, exactly. It's motherfuckers that's promoting shit. It's like selling wolf tickets. You feel me? It's like you saying there's something about to happen and you didn't create it yet. And it's like bad juju almost. I mean, I don't
Setting yourself
believe in
up
juju
for failure.
necessarily, but I mean, it doesn't. It's bad energy. You feel me? Like you putting it out there and it's not done. You never know what can happen.
We've been waiting for Detox for how long now?
This nigga put a whole nother album out. What was it? The Compton Jones.
Right.
Yeah. But how y'all feel about that? I mean, have y'all ever dealt with that? Like, do you? I mean, I kind of know the answer to this because I know y'all, but. You see this shit online, right? You see people saying like coming soon. I got a few like local examples.
I've never said that. It already happened.
It happened. Sorry, my bad.
No, but it would have to really depend on the scenario because we said the Detox, or there's been other examples of where like the record label is the problem. Mm-hmm. It's not the artist. The artist has hella music, but the record label doesn't want to release it. That's a very good point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I would say it really just depends. It's ironic because
independent versus like signed or major or whatever.
Right. Because that could be a problem. He could have recorded music all this year, but the record label just don't want to fuck with none of it.
Yeah, you mad smart.
I don't know.
Not this nigga.
I don't know which one it is. I fuck with Cooking Soul. I said that earlier, but it was kind of ironic when you posted this in the chat because I had just watched a freestyle where like Cooking Soul will like take your freestyle and then he'll make his own beat and throw his beat on your freestyle.
Oh wait, who? Cooking Soul?
Yeah,
I'm not hip.
I thought you was saying like you was going to flame her or something.
Yeah, I'm like,
you know who Cooking Soul is?
Nah.
What? How does it become about me?
His name's Soul.
Yeah. I know, but it's not Cooking Soul. He said it's a producer that he fucked with earlier. Y'all don't pay attention.
Cooking Soul is this Spanish dude, but he was just really. He like us. He grew up in the 90s and was just influenced by the culture so much.
Mike grew up in the 70s.
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta be really specific.
But like, I told you that's my son.
You definitely do say that. That's crazy.
Do say.
But no, he's from Spain, but he is just so enveloped in hip hop culture, and he makes like boom bap type beats, sample beats, and he just really is in tune with like that lane. And his biggest thing is like he has some artists.
What, biggest lane?
No,
not lane.
Yeah. But
continue.
Nevertheless,
carry on.
Carry on is wild.
He has a handful of artists that he works with. And
Scoop on your way back. Grab a cup. Grab a cup on your way back.
I have figured out something.
Yeah, figured out what?
Something, yo. That is funnier than saying pause.
What? Carry on?
Nah, he just look. He just give the look like.
And you can't even see the nigga eyes. That makes it even crazier.
Yeah, no, because when the bull last week, shout out Brent Fox from Nerd Wednesday. He was saying shit. He was being serious as hell.
Hey, but Mike, I will give it to you. You really the guest is on, when the guests are on the show, you try your hardest not to pause everything.
And they be like, yo, but nah, the nigga was talking. He was like, look, man, Nerd Wednesdays. When you come through with a brand or an idea, all the nerds, they'll just jump behind it and really get
in there.
I looked at Mike like,
oh shit.
He was like, yeah, anything that you're doing, they'll just really get behind. Yo, he
full force.
Yo, he kept saying that shit. I was cracking up, yo. Oh man, my bad. I thought I cut you off, True, but you
definitely did.
It was funny.
He was cooking.
I don't even.
Cooking Soul.
I don't even really remember what I say. Put Cooking Soul.
But Cooking Soul, like he's a really good producer, and you probably have heard boom bap that he's produced. But like his biggest thing is like he takes people's freestyles, full circle.
Not the big bottle. What the
interview
hell?
freestyles niggas do. He will make a beat and then tailor
put it under it.
Put it under it. So it's like shit that is that
I don't know.
It's like synchronicity. Like he finds stuff that
he'll turn
marries
the volume
each other
down on the beat that they were listening to do the freestyle, and then he'll put his own beat on. And it's
like remixing it.
Oh yeah, it should be going crazy. He's a fantastic producer.
Yeah. And well, I'm sorry, you said that. Oh, it was a JID freestyle that he did.
That was like the day before yesterday. I was watching it.
Yeah, shout out to
all right. So in the same lane of the whole JID, saying he said he was going to drop music and he didn't drop music. Cardi B.
Yeah, she been saying she's dropping an album for 4 years.
She said she whipping everybody's ass in 2025.
I thought when you said that, keep it a whole buck. I thought you was talking about Cardi, like Playboy Cardi. I wasn't thinking. I just read the shit and was like,
oh yeah, Cardi B said she whipping everybody's ass.
Y'all listen to Playboy Cardi?
I used to.
Features and shit. I don't listen to his like music.
I used to. I don't know more.
You don't get behind it?
I don't really get behind.
You get in front of it?
Not around it.
Good call.
I'm not even very versed in Playboy.
The verse in Playboy.
But
this nigga, man.
I read an article the other day. It was just like looking at his style, like his music style and his fashion style, in that it like almost completely changes every project that he does, and it was just like highlighting that like. That in itself is a skill to like continually reinvent yourself.
You know who Bree Steves is from Philly?
I love Bree Steves.
Yeah, I know you probably know who she is. You know who she is? Yeah, she's dope.
I seen her some drip at one point. I fuck with Bree Steves.
Yeah, where she's from Philly. She's lit. Whatever. She was at Complex Con, and her post was that like every nigga here is dressed like Playboy Cardi. It was like she's like Playboy Cardi or something. You know what I mean? But she was like everybody here is dressed like.
That's how Skrilla dress.
What?
It's that emo. It's that emo drug music style. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying. That's he is like the Lil Wayne's son. I just watched the video. Lil Wayne's son done popped out of fucking nowhere. I don't like. That's how I feel about it.
Lil Wayne?
He looked like Nivea and Lil Wayne. Like he looks like a perfect mix.
He dressed like.
Well, he stopped dressing like that. Like he was on social media and niggas was asking him like, "Why you change your style?" And he was like, I feel like Playboy Cardi. He's not really supportive of his fans. Like he was like, I was riding a wave, trying to dress like them. He only 15, so he was like, I was trying to dress like them. He was like, and they just don't really fuck with they fans like that. And he was like, and we all was just following the trend. He was like, but I'm not on that shit no more. He was like, but that nigga influential as hell. He was like,
when we finally get
he has a whole label called Opioid or something. And it's a couple of them niggas.
Playboy Cardi?
Yeah. And I'm learning this from the youth. You feel me? Wayne's son is saying this. So apparently he has a whole team and they all dress like that. And they're, the young kids are following them.
That remind me of? The Average Joes. What was that movie? The
Dodgeball.
Yeah, when they came out.
When they came out with the fucking BDSM shit on.
They got the wrong package.
Yeah, the uniforms.
The BDSM people came wearing Average Joes.
It was like, oh shit. Yeah, they came, but they actually put the shit on. Like they put it on and we came out there to play. Like
I think of the Boondocks episode with Thuggalicious or whatever, and he wore the shit and Grandpa was like, what the fuck do you got on? Thugnificent. That's what it was. Thugnificent. He was wearing the crop top with the skirt. With the man, he was like, "This is a man bag."
No, that was Gangstalicious, right? Or was that Thugnificent?
I want to say it was Thugnificent
because Gangstalicious was most deaf, and he was gay.
He was, but Thugnificent wasn't gay, and that was the whole point. Like he was like, he not gay, Grandpa. He a gangster. Like he had a purse because he carry his gun. Like he got the skirt because like that was the whole point of the joke. Yeah, like Riley, he was supposed to be the straightest, hardest.
He just wanted his chain, man. Like shout out to Riley.
You still got your chain? Not a necklace, Granddad.
Which one?
Chain.
I got a couple chains.
The one that I always used to be like, let me borrow it for the.
That one. Yeah, I got that one.
Y'all be borrowing chains?
No, I got other chains.
We say you got the wooden African.
He got the swanky joint.
I was gonna say he had a rosary.
Nah, he got
you
that
said
too.
what?
I got other.
He got a tattoo of a rosary.
Nah, look.
Yo, remember when that was a trend?
I do have.
When niggas used to wear mad wooden rosaries.
Not a rosary.
No, not a tattoo, but niggas used to wear wooden rosaries.
The wooden rosaries and the tattoo rosaries.
That's what I'm saying. Like
both.
That was a trend.
But
like
you Cuban B, you ain't got the.
Nah, no rosary.
You Catholic?
Nah.
Oh. And that was the thing too.
Like it?
Nah.
Because weekly we gotta make sure that we do a watch this street segment. What's going on in the hood and
you just swim
in the streets? Nah, because you gotta it's like 3D. It's like 3-dimensional.
That's the.
You got a new edit.
It's like a 3-dimensional joint. Yeah, watch
What the fuck?
I found this effect and I've been wanting to use it.
I'm going to search for it in post production. I don't really know if I got it.
It's just the way.
You mean editing?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That just really took me off.
So because Mike, it's like he got to be our street reporter because like he not going to tell you nothing, but he going to tell you what allegedly may have occurred.
He going to tell.
Nah. Definitely.
All joking aside, so Yak Gotti was found not guilty. This is in the YSL Rico case. I'm sure Mikey, you have some insight on that, no?
I don't actually.
The fuck?
Nah, I wasn't.
After my intro that I just gave you?
Nah, that's what's up. I appreciate it.
He swum. He said, watch this.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up. You know how to swim for real?
Hell yeah. Not better than you because you Cuban B. I know. We spoke about this before.
Not you swum here. That's what you trying to say.
Hey, yo.
No, that was racist.
That was.
Hey, technically, we all swim here, so.
Yeah.
No, y'all came on a boat, nigga.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, different.
Yo,
Some niggas might have jumped off.
Did you watch Amistad?
Give
us. Did you watch Scarface?
Give us free.
Did you watch Scarface?
He said, I thought you told me to tell him.
Not a sanitarium.
He said, he octopus all in my he said in his teeth or some shit.
Coming out of
my nose or some shit. He said something. Yeah, that was octopus.
Ears.
In my ears.
That was because all the coke he did.
Nah, that wasn't coke yet.
Scarface.
They had no money then.
Shit. But so you don't know nothing about Yak Gotti again?
Yeah, I mean I heard, but I wasn't paying attention.
You didn't read up on it?
Once Thug got out, I'm like, all right, cool.
So but hold on. All right, so from what you understand though, because for real, like educate us on, what you might know that I may not know. So the fact that he beat does mean he didn't plead out? Like he just fought it?
He didn't plead out.
Yeah.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
But he was found not guilty.
Found not guilty probably because they didn't have enough evidence against him.
Well, duh. But I'm just saying, like, what does he do? Like he didn't take the deal.
No, it wasn't no plea. If he found not guilty, it's like it didn't
exactly.
happen.
So how you feel about that?
That's what's up for him.
He a real street nigga. What his rating? What's his overall?
Nah, not really. That don't make him a street nigga. That just mean he had a good lawyer.
Possessing a firearm by a felon or some shit like that, but it wasn't like nothing violent, or anything like that.
Probably your probation.
That was probably some shit he had on him when they came to round everybody.
He's might have just had the whistle.
But the good thing is, if he got found not guilty, that obviously. Well,
you ever been rounded up?
Who?
You.
Nah. You gonna ask me?
You ever been rounded up?
Unfortunately, no.
You wanted to be a part of a Rico. You wanted to be a part of a sweep.
He just wanted to
some shit went down reading the paper. I was like, yeah, I was there too. I was there too.
He went and turned himself in.
Not you called them. Like, y'all sure y'all don't need me?
He's like, y'all forgot me too.
Damn. It's like, yo, I was copying from him and serving him. Like,
I'm in the middle.
Yo.
The middleman.
She just put you in the middle.
He put himself in the middle. I just called it out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know someone that actually said that to me. Like there was like a big situation that occurred in our area, and it was like, yo, this dude right here used to cop from me, and I was copying from this dude, and so I'm shook right now because I'm thinking they about to. You should
do your cell phone out.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I had nothing to do with it.
Let me read a fucking article, and I'm the middleman.
I was playing video games.
I'm cracking my flip
phone. I was playing video games. Look, it's a controller.
I mean, you had a flip phone at that point. You should just broke it in half.
Liquid Viagra.
Yeah. I mean, he was the first nigga to,
the first nigga.
to sell K2.
I had to ask somebody last episode what the fuck K2 is. I was like,
because you're a liar.
The girl was like, it looks like the girl that was here. She's like, it looks like this.
Spice. It looked like weed.
You can get it from the gas station.
Why are y'all trying to educate me on this? You can
still get it from the gas station?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Why y'all trying to educate me?
It's illegal.
You smoked K2 before?
People say that's K. It's not real K2.
Nigga, you could buy that shit from the gas station.
K2 is illegal.
Is there a
That's
K3?
fine. You can still buy it at the gas station.
I'm not. Well, no.
No, this shit was
synthetic.
Fake weed.
It's synthetic weed, but it's not like
the shit was
the Delta 8.
It looked like potpourri.
A nigga sold me real weed, but he was on papers and he lit up some of that Buddha bud. And I'm like,
that's
nigga,
what I'm
this
saying.
shit
That's
smell
what
like
niggas be on.
That's why, because it's basically that's what niggas smoke in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like because
this shit don't show up on your pistons.
Right.
Yeah.
But this shit smells
like.
But
it turns you into a zombie.
Yo,
not always. Some people can manage off it. Yo, keep it real.
You tried it?
No disrespect, but allegedly they saying
like
yo.
As a matter of fact,
hold on, please. Yes,
Super Drugs. He said that he had respect for Max B until he was locked up with him and he seen the nigga was spiced out.
Yeah,
he's smoking Mad K2 up there and shit. But
you tried it? You tried it before?
Nah, I'm good.
I watched somebody off of K2 in college.
You was babysitting?
No, like somebody was off K2 and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't tell me until after the fact.
You gave him mouth to mouth?
Never.
They was making out.
Never.
Was they about to die? Like, I don't know.
She got a K2.
No, you know I'm in. I didn't go on no date. I'm in college. You get what I'm saying? So
the nigga rolled up the K2.
Oh, so he just came to the door.
No, he wasn't with me. Like we all went to a party. And the nigga was kind of tweaked out. Like, it was like after the party, he was still in the party. Like, we're in the parking lot, and he like, yo, these niggas want to battle. We like, who want to battle?
Like.
Yeah, like, he wasn't no dancing ass nigga at all. Like, he wasn't no. It's like one of y'all. Like, we out somewhere. Like, this nigga, like, yo, these niggas really want to battle. I'm like, who fucking with? So this nigga's like in the middle.
Started dancing with
the niggas in the middle of the
really
parking lot. The niggas in the middle. And the thing is, I have ADHD, so it's like when I do.
You've never told us this.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting y'all know. So I feel like I'm a visualizer. Like as soon as somebody start doing some shit, I'm trying to visually see. I'm drunk, but I'm trying to visually see what the fuck he's seeing. And I'm like, yo, this nigga off some shit. What does he see? He's like, they all Wu-Tang. And I'm like, so I'm visualizing niggas around him because he's like in the middle, like, yeah, they all trying Wu-Tang. I'm like, oh,
so why you ain't go with him?
Rip that shit. Yo, that nigga started going ham. Yo, he was like, fuck you. Like he never danced before, bro. And the next morning he finally told niggas like, yo, I smoked K2 before I got to the party. And I'm like, it makes sense. Like, cause he seen 18 niggas trying to Wu-Tang battle him in a circle. Jeez. He was in the middle of Step Up. Or You Got Served. Like, and that nigga went ham.
Wu-Tang, no. Yo, wait, hold on. Yo, why they call that dance the Wu-Tang, yo? Do you know the origin of why they call it the Wu-Tang? I have no idea.
So I feel like it's from a chant.
Okay, what chant?
Back in the day, there was a song, and it was like, Wu, Tang, Wu.
But it wasn't from the Wu-Tang Clan?
No. And niggas just used to say, Tang that shit, Tang that shit.
I remember Dianese used to be doing that shit at ISC.
No, yeah, me too.
Yeah, they used to be in ISC doing the Wu-Tang.
I used to be in there Wu-Tang and everything.
What?
But that's why it cracked me up with the new era. That's why it cracked me up with the new era because they don't even know what the Wu-Tang is. They call it tangin'. And they just only use their arms. Like niggas used to use their whole body. Now these little young kids is they don't want to do the work, but
it's tangy.
They don't want to do the work.
They call it tanging now. You just use your arms, like you stand still and you just move your arms. But niggas used to move their legs. We used to split in the Wu-Tang. Yeah. We used to split. Do all types of shit. I've never done the
Wu-Tang. Yeah, I don't know.
He's never split.
Right? He didn't say shit. He was split.
I never did the Wu-Tang. I wasn't part of that. That was like
I was the person in the family. We would go to cookouts and they would be like, do that dance stage.
No, all right. So check it. So there was a I think it was a reel that Truth had put in the group chat where it was a dude. Yeah. No, it's either one. You were one of y'all put this in the group chat where it was a dude who was saying that Kendrick's project was not an album. Yeah, that was a mixtape, and he was giving all the reasons why he believed that it was a mixtape.
I loved it.
It was not. It was interesting.
I mean, except now he's going on tour,
which is SZA. That was the segue I was.
Oh my god.
So because he's going on tour, it's an album.
No.
That's how you know this should be real life. Like that's how you know we be on. So wait, hold on. No, but that's how you know this should be real life though. Like it's not scripted.
Yeah.
So since he's going on tour, it's an album.
I mean, I think that supports that idea.
Fab's never really had an album. He's been on plenty of tours.
He's never had an album,
like not a studio album.
But listen, let's go past that. Let's go past that and say he's doing the tour to drop the album. We don't know the last day of tour. He might drop a fucking album right before the Super Bowl.
No, anything is possible.
Because isn't the tour only for 2 months?
But this shit is called literally. It's the fucking Grand National Tour. Yeah. So it's accompanying this music project.
Yeah, I believe so too. Now and also. Because when Truth put that in the chat, that wasn't the first time that I heard somebody say that. You feel me? It's been spoken about that he's about to. But I feel like Kendrick is such a mysterious artist, and he's such a popular artist that fans be wanting that to be true because they want more music. Mm-hmm. Like when Damn dropped, they were like, rumor is that next month he's gonna drop another album and the songs are gonna be backwards on the. I mean, it was like so many rumors. I remember that. You feel me? And now it's this. Oh, Grand National. It's not really an album because he didn't really put it on, but it's not on TDE. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the marketing and the promo for the album is going to be different than what you've experienced in the past from Kendrick albums. I mean, again, I'm a fan. You're maybe not as as much of a fan as some others.
And people evolve too. It's like he might not be in the space where he want to be theatrical. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people go through shit too. Like, it's the climate maybe of where he's at. Like, he's like, I don't want to fuck it. Because everybody keeps saying he has a I'm tired of bullshit mindset on this project.
Well, yeah.
So it's like he probably like fuck the skits. Like, I just want to come at Nick. I just want to come at everybody and get this shit off my chest. Like, I feel like he just want to.
Good city.
Yo, come at everybody and get it off your chest. You ain't say nothing. You didn't say anything. All right.
He said good kid, mad city.
He said good, bad kid, good city. What'd you say?
I said mad kid, good city.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's high. I'm high. I'm waiting for like, all right, and that means that
it's the opposite of good kid, mad city.
I got that far.
Yeah,
that's where it stopped.
That's all.
But
so bad kid, happy city.
Yo,
nah, same shit.
So, but all right. So the internet's, interneting as they tend to do, have looked at the dates of the stops, the tour stops, and he's performing in Toronto in June, right around Father's Day.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That's wild.
And niggas is like, oh, Father's Day. Like, everybody's not Mike. Everybody doesn't use the I'm their dad joke.
Reposted.
Huh?
The city of Toronto posted that.
Posted what?
Kendrick is going to be performing live on this day. And they were like, oh, even Drake's own people ain't fucking with
And they said, but
didn't they see what happened to Rick Ross?
I think it's fine. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
And yeah, well, Rick Ross is... Kendrick...
being a gangster and being a gangbanger is two different things.
Kendrick ain't a gangbanger though.
He's affiliated though.
He grew up with him.
He's affiliated.
And it's also the degree of the
is a bigger artist.
And I'm about to say, and it's also the degree of the show. Like Rick Ross, he wasn't on tour. He wasn't on he just came for a promo run or something. On some promo shit.
Festival.
Yeah, but exactly a festival where. But
that's what I'm saying.
You
like
touched at a festival.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't
like
nobody touching Kendrick.
Nobody's pulling up to an arena that Kendrick just sold out in Toronto and touching it.
That's
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have a level of security, and he's gonna have a level of niggas from the neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying.
Just there to take care of that kind of.
He probably has a part in his tour where he bring all them niggas out like how he did in LA. I wouldn't be surprised at too. He show up with 30 gangbangers on stage with him. Like, fuck with me.
They're gonna be out there. I mean, I'm interested. I mean, I don't want nothing bad to happen, but I'm interested in seeing, how this plays out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
bro.
You think it goes off without a hitch? Like it's not.
He got too much support behind him.
Yeah.
Drake can't do shit. He gonna be untouchable.
It was perfect timing. It was just perfect timing.
What was?
Just everything that has transpired in this last year with these two artists. These were Cole was on the outside trying to break in to this argument.
Cole, man.
It was the perfect storm for Kendrick to surpass Drake because of where the industry is at. The core of the industry is really getting tired of the label itself because the label doesn't understand what we want. Mm-hmm. So an artist like Kendrick was perfect to surpass Drake. Drake had the pop side. You could even see it with his recent dealings with his record label. The record label sees it. Like, you are no longer about to be what's going to make us money. And hip hop itself is actually struggling. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to continue this to be the flagship of our label, and like the word flagship is like to the point to where like I know not everybody is going to purchase this, but this is going to bring us enough attention to sell our other products. Mm-hmm. So Kendrick is like the most important artist right now because you have the pulse of the streets itself. You have the respectability. You have the ear of the streets. Yes, Drake can rap, but everybody's over it.
Yeah. I mean, everything has a fucking expiration date. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing can last forever. And I hear what you're saying. It's like the evolution of the it nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we tried this nigga, and these were the pros and the cons of this nigga, and then the next person, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have the same cons. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick is not looked at as far as like, oh, he's a pop nigga, he's soft, he's this and that. You feel me? Like, but he can rap. He can rap, and he got the streets to an extent because he got the, you know, the gang affiliation and all that shit.
And statistically, remember we talked about a couple lists, we talked about a couple articles where he was named the #1 artist.
Yeah.
We remember even when we talked about in journalism and him being a main topic.
Somebody just dropped a list.
And y'all didn't fuck with it. Like, niggas was like, Kendrick #1. Like,
yes, someone dropped a list since the last time we spoke. I want to say it was Billboard or somebody, and it was the best, 50 best of all time. Jay-Z was #1 and Kendrick was #2.
And it's like, as an investor, like he's saying, like, if you putting your money behind shit, it's like, why would we not go after this nigga that everybody is saying he's the top in this lane and keep betting on you? It's gambling. It's stocks. It's like your stock was up one day, now your stock is low, and Drake's stock has plummeted.
Yo, do y'all think Drake is gonna be able to put out another album that niggas is gonna fuck with? Ever?
Yeah.
He got his own.
You think niggas though?
No, yeah, because what's gonna happen is now that he doesn't have the backing and the support of the label, he's gonna be forced to do what he thinks niggas want.
And what's that though? From him?
Rappity rap.
But you think, all right, so I don't know though, man.
Bro,
I feel like
he has his core following.
No doubt.
That's what I'm saying. He don't have to cater to nobody but them, and he'll still make bread.
I ain't saying will he ever make bread again.
It'll still be popular.
What he has to do versus him. We know you're an emo.
I don't think he's ever going to get to the rappity rap.
Drake
shit.
really cares about what we think.
So you don't think he's going to get to the rappity rap shit? You
and
think
it's
he
a
will,
different.
right?
It's a difference when you get in.
He's not probably wrong.
But every time I think it's going to be one thing.
Yeah, I feel you in that.
I'm just saying solely off of how he is. We know he cares about what people
wants
think
to be that.
He
so
wants
bad.
to be part of this culture so motherfucking bad.
Like you.
And then if you get down to money too, it's like it's a difference between a 9-figure check from the label and them not backing you at all.
It's past that. He needs it's a
validation.
It's a color.
No, it's definitely validation. But I'm also saying he's losing out. I feel like that's why he's suing the label, because it's like he know they're not spinning the block to drop more money into him.
Yo, niggas is not fucking with that move at
all.
Like you lost your play.
Question.
He bitter because he lost his play. Like he just got. Didn't they say he just got like? Didn't he get? I don't want to misquote, but he got like 9 figures from them like a couple years ago, and he was looking to I read some shit. He was looking to re-up his deal, and now they not trying to do that, and that's why he doing all this weird shit like. Cause he got an image to uphold. Like I feel like he's just a weird. That's when weird niggas get money. You get what I'm saying? Like, and he don't give a fuck. He called the cops.
Shit, call me a weird nigga with money. I don't give a fuck.
So you called the cops?
Nigga. Huh?
You called the cops?
Fuck no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Like how you
what you
sue the
said.
label?
Niggas not fucking with that. He has to understand. One, if you really true to the culture, shit is a cycle. It's gonna come back around. So if you just stay down and stay true to what you're doing, and you're appeal to the real culture itself, but I don't think that's where he's ever been at.
No, hell no.
He's
been
understood
trying
the
to.
angle.
Yeah.
He wants to, but he understood the angle, and the record company understood the angle to pitch you at for people to really mass produce.
You know how many meetings the nigga is in where he's like, yeah, I want to do this, and niggas is like, well, we think you should do this, and they figure out and they try to come to a happy medium that they both will accept, and that's what we get. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, it's like. The business, the record label, they have their goals, and he has his goals. You know what I'm saying? And they try to align them, and for the most part, they've been successful. But this has been a misstep. You know what I mean? I feel like this Kendrick shit. The label was probably looking at him like, "Damn, we wish you would have ignored this shit."
Exactly.
At this point. And he's like, but the streets. I want to make sure niggas respect me as like a
it's
rapper.
a Malibu's Most Wanted shit. Like he hyped himself all the way up and was on his B-Rad G shit and thought he could go to the hood, shoot a gun, cosplaying shit. But then when it came really fucking down to it, he got stomped the fuck out. And it's mad niggas crip walking, blood walking, whatever. It's everybody in the world. It don't even matter if niggas don't even like each other. Them niggas is linking up just to crip walk over a song that's about you.
Traffic.
Looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of caustic. That's a for a Maverick.
But
that's $1 million song right there.
So listen, I watched this shit the other day, and it said it was like it was an African dude, and the African dude was basically saying like people don't want to be black; they want to be African American. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be black; they want to be African American. And I think that's really what it comes down to is like the money side past him, and that shit don't even matter. He got bread. You know what I'm saying? He has hundreds of millions of dollars. He's going to continue to have that. He's got a big enough fan base, like you said, to last. He's going to be able to do shows for the rest of his life. But I think what really matters to him is being identified from our community. And being that nigga in our community. Don't fuck with him like that.
Hey, yo. If y'all want the rest of this episode, y'all gonna have to go to our Patreon.
Oh shit, we got Patreon.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Since when?
On Friday.
Since when?
Treon.
You gotta get paid today.
It's three of us.
We've had a Patreon all 2024. What you talking about?
Oh, he getting side bookings. Now he making money off us.
We don't have Patreon, but we should. I only say that because like we run out of time, and I want to make sure because that conversation was great. I feel like we had a great episode.
Oh, he cutting us off.
Yeah. Oh, this was cute.
I'm cutting us all off.
Right.
I feel like we had a really dope episode.
Office hours is from.
Well, it was just my imagination.
Every episode of the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist. We have a playlist on Tidal.
Watch is not soul turn.
Look. This is what I've been listening to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't let it be my turn. I got some shit.
She got some soul, some trap soul. Hold on. Let me see. Look, Truth already know. He says his turn. We got playlists on Tidal. It's called the Watch This playlist. We add a song every week. And it's called Truth Believes that it's his week.
And it's last week was Nerds.
Yo, shout out to the Nerds.
Yeah, I think it's been my week for a couple weeks now.
Let me see. I think last week was me, if I'm not mistaken.
Nerds.
It was the Nerds. Okay, then the week before that.
I feel like it's me.
Oh nah, the week before that was Tiny 2 Times. Then it was Uncle Howdy by Westside Gun. That was you? That wasn't me. Damn, that's usually when I see these songs, I could be like, yo, that was this person, that was this person. Who did Uncle Howdy by
I'm
Westside
the only
Gun?
one.
That wasn't you. You don't know that song,
one that's distinctive.
No, I know that song, but I don't think I chose that.
Did I put that on here? Hold on. The fuck? Wait, is it coming out of there?
Nah.
I bet I'm drunk. Maybe that was me. I probably was listening to that song on the way here type shit. And then Internal Affairs.
That was me.
Okay. Feelings on Silent. That's you.
Oh, yeah. So it is true.
Yeah. True. What song you want to put on there? My compadre.
Look. The week before that.
What was it?
Jay Worthy.
Oh, true.
That's funny, yo.
Jay Worthy, some pimp shit.
Yeah, so Uncle Howdy had to be me. I don't even remember that song. I listened to that.
What is it? G. Willikers Flex. That's the one.
Yo, shout out to G. Will.
I know that's right, G. Willikers.
The
that's another one of my favorite white sayings. They love G. Willikers.
G. Willikers Flex interlude produced by Truth.
Yeah,
I know that's the fuck right.
Yeah, I texted him on that record, yo. Like I was like, yo, I fuck with this joint. Like, that was one of my joints on the album. Shout out to G. Willikers, man. He just dropped his album Dready Mercury, available on all streaming platforms. I am adding the song Flex interlude produced by Truth to the Watch This playlist. Yeah. Shout out to G. Willikers. I wonder if he's over at Nerd Wins. I'm about to go pull up on the Nerds.
I know that's right.
See what the fuck going on with my peoples, man. Play some Tekken. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got it this week.
You got no money to put up? You gonna ass bet?
No.
Look, I got you.
Never did that before.
You know I'm good.
Ass bet is
I'm
crazy,
good.
And then pat your chest like
tell
King
the
Kong.
Tell the nigga you gonna put like 500 up. You feel me? And
when you lose,
what they gonna do?
Yeah, you right. But.
Wash.